Hey, this channel is about an old man trying to run with a bunch of kids. Today, Bud Miller Racing is on the road and we're doing something different. Today, we're at Fremont Raceway Park. This is where it all started for Bud Miller. Back in 1966, this is where I first started racing go-karts. And today they're having a vintage go-kart show and run. And you can hear the two-cycle motors in the background. So we're here today. This is called Rear Engine American Racers Vintage Kart Show. And this is called the big one, apparently. So we're going to have fun. We'll see what we can show you about old-time go-kart racing back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. So enjoy.
Hey, I'm Richie Engel, and I'm here in Fremont, Ohio, enjoying myself. This is a great vintage weekend, one of the best vintage weekends we have in vintage karting. We have two karts here today. We got a Fox kart, which is about 1960. And we also have a 64.
And the 64 is?
64 is a, an SAE.
SAE.
Right here. Finland, Ohio.
Finley.
Yeah, we're definitely not in Ohio, or pardon me, Ontario, Canada.
So you're, again, where are you from?
We're Ontario, Canada.
Ontario, Canada.
Just on beautiful Georgian Bay.
All right.
90 miles above Toronto.
All right. Tell us briefly what this kart is and what the motor is.
Well, the motor's a Clinton. It's 2.5 horsepower. And this is actually the first kart that I ran in '65. And I ran against the one and only Gordon Lightfoot, the singer.
Oh, really?
He took third place and I took fourth place.
Wow. And tell us about the SAE.
The SAE, it's one of the nicest handling karts in USA. It really is. It's got a pair of 6.1 motors on it, with the old max torque clutches from way back in the 60s. Gas and oil.
Yeah, with a Horseman muffler.
Yeah, Horseman muffler.
Yeah. I see you got the seat brace.
Yeah. We have the seat brace.
Because of the twins.
Yep. Other than that, we're here to play. We're having fun.
That's great. Well, thank you so much.
Is that good?
We have quite a selection of vintage go-kart motors. Some Max, some Westons, even a new block down there. Power Product twins. More McCulloughs. Wow. Are these yours?
These two are for sale.
Okay. Well, why don't you just tell us what they are?
Well, that would be like about a 1958 Bird kart out of Nebraska.
A 58 Bird.
And this would be around a 1960 Simplex Challenger.
Simplex.
Dead axle kart.
Yep.
And they are both for sale. This one is SAE that I'm running today.
Okay. How old is that one?
I imagine that's probably around a 67, 68.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because the seat's back farther.
Yeah.
And then what's the green one down there?
That would be a 61 Fox kart.
61 Fox.
Yeah, because it's got the welded engine mounts on the back. So that'd be 61.
Okay. And then the last one?
Next to it is another Fox kart. I don't know what year
Fox.
it is. It's been modified.
Okay. Where are you from?
Northeastern Illinois. Lindenhurst, Illinois.
Lindenhurst, Illinois. Yeah. So I see you're running an SAE there.
Yeah.
Did you know?
That's one of the most comfortable karts I've ever ridden.
Did you know Jerry?
Yeah. I used to talk to Jerry when he was here.
Okay. All right.
I had a lot of conversations with Jerry.
All right.
And that is an original one. That's not a reproduction.
Yeah. All right. Well, have fun.
Yeah.
You say you're from Illinois?
Yeah, Northeastern Illinois.
All right. Northeastern Illinois. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, we have some old time, can I say that? Old time go-kart racers and some new time go-kart racers here. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's Dave Rice, and this is
Evan Snow.
All right, Dave and Evan, and give me a little history about you and go-karting, Dave.
well, I'll tell you what, my dad had a used auto salvage, and we got a car in there one time. We opened the trunk, there was a go-kart in there. So I got the go-kart working and running and started coming up here and running. That was in the 70s. And I progressed up into stock cars and sprint cars, and my daddy was a late model racer, and I'm trying to get a third generation.
All right, well, tell us a little bit about this kart right here.
Well, this go-kart, Jerry built this around 19...
Oh, who's Jerry?
Jerry Salt is Salt Automotive Engineering. He's the one that built and manufactured all of these SAE go-karts. This is a real McCoy.
It's the real McCoy,
Yeah.
built by Jerry himself.
Yep. And so in 1968,
Let me go around here. Okay, Dave, go
the way
ahead.
we've got this narrowed down, in about 1969 or older, this was brazed together, and that's how Jerry done it originally. And then in about it was Craig Dewey's kart.
Okay.
And then in about 1982 or 83, Byron Reed and his dad went to Jerry's. Byron was 9 or 10 years old. He bought this, and Jerry put a different rear end on it for a 4-cycle engine.
Okay.
And so he gave it back to me here about, he didn't give it back to me, it was his, but he gave it to me. And we just got it in the configuration that Jerry would have had it. And my grandson got excited. I've had some help from Dave Cooper. And this is he's run it 2 times today. Evan done a good job. 3 times?
3, all right. And what did you think about that?
It's fast, and I couldn't have done it without him.
You what?
I couldn't have done it without him.
Ah, there you go. He knows where to give credit.
That's right. Yeah.
And so the motor,
It's a 91. I acquired it from a friend of mine in Kentucky, Jeff Klein.
okay,
Stock bore, stock porch.
okay.
Made an adapter and put that carburetor on there.
Put an adapter on there for that carburetor.
And just all I do is fool around with this kind of stuff.
Okay.
So, man, I'm just so excited to have him out here doing this.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
It's been a great thing.
Good stuff. Tell us a little bit about that motor right there.
Well, I brought 2 101s up here with me today that I've rebuilt.
Okay.
Unfortunately, somebody bought one off of me about an hour and a half ago. I didn't really want to sell it. This engine right here, I got it out of a box from Paul Tashler. It was in pieces. Jerry Solt had built it originally. It's 80 overboard. It's a 101. It's very nice. If I don't sell it, I'll have it on this thing for next year.
All right, all right.
Give me some real power.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Dave. Enjoy your day.
But I appreciate your interview.
That's an SAE just past that guy. Slider around there. All right, this is the dirt track at Fremont Raceway Park, and truthfully, I have never seen this before. Therefore, I can say that I never raced here. But we'll take a look at it right now. We'll check out these vintage stands. So it's just a little bull ring. Looks like you're always turning, but it's got some banking to it. Looks like it's got good clay on it. Looks like it'd be fun. So there you go. That must be the flag stand over there. So that's the dirt track at Fremont Raceway Park. Now I believe that's Dave Rice's grandson that we just interviewed just a little bit ago. If you notice when he goes into the turn, he leans into it to transfer weight to the inside wheels or the outside wheels, depending on which way you're turning. And that's how those chassis work. Today, the seats wrap around your midsection and you don't move. The guys look like they're stiff sitting in those karts because they don't move side to side. The chassis does more of the work. Of course, the chassis on the newer karts are more adjustable. All right, hope you like that. lot of these out here right now are twin engines. A couple of highly modified Macaulay. Stock Macaulay. Two of them with stock Macaulay. This is for my daughters, especially my oldest, but also my younger one. There's where the swing set used to be, kids. And right about here is where the outhouse used to be. So that's for my daughters, the swing set. They don't remember much about go-karts, but they remember the swing set. This is how vintage go-karts get started. Various types of usually homemade kart starters with an old starter motor and a pulley and a battery. And then the newer karts start with these types of kart starters. Quite an evolution, eh? So we're going to wrap it up here. It's kind of quiet right now. We got all fed a chicken dinner lunch, which was very good. Met a lot of old friends, made some new friends. Old friends talking about SAEs made in Findlay, Ohio by Jerry Solt Automotive Engineering. Some of the lightest karts that were ever made to race. And got to meet a guy that's kind of a newbie to finished karts from Frankenmuth, Michigan. That was quite fun. Got to introduce him to some people. And have all of the old vintage go-karts behind us. Like I said, everybody's wrapping up their lunch, and we're going to wrap up this video. So this is the 2023 version of the rear, which is rear engine American Racer vintage go-karts, and had a lot of fun out here. Remembered a lot of things about my youth and my young adulthood, and hope you enjoyed it too. Have a great weekend.